Okay, so imagine that as a sprocket mount underneath. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get the job done. There it is, job done. Now all we gotta do is mount the sprocket up in there. Yep. Well, we've got our idler pulley or idler sprocket in place. So the next step is to fire it up and run it through the gears. Woohoo! Well, actually got one more thing to do. I need to check my right angle box, make sure it's got enough oil in it. Okay, our brake light switch is all wired in and functioning, and I'll show you the function. We have our brake pedal all cleaned and painted and installed. And our pins there are finalized. The wiring is done as far as it can be until I get the body back on. Then we'll be able to fire this puppy up and run it through the gears. And I need to do that before I put the body on, just in case. And I may have to make this slot a little bit deeper here. Get a little more adjustment out of it, because I just noticed when I was looking at my chain inside that I do have a little bit of play. Get the camera down there. I have a little bit of play, but not too much. But if this could go down just a hair more, I could get all of that play out of it. Let's see if I roll it forward. So if I could take a little bit more out of here, it would take that out of there. Of course, this is where it's going to be pulling, so this is going to be tight most of the time. I need this to come here. I suppose the other thing I could do is adjust this one up, but I can't go much higher with that, because then it would be interfering with my top chain. So we'll see, but those are the things we got to check when we start it up and run it through the gears, so we can observe all of our drivetrain in action all the way back. Yep, all the way back. So I'm going to pull this wheel back off so I can clean it before I put it on, and I have it temporarily on here with a pin just so I can see that things are all functioning the way they should, and they are at this point. So we'll see what happens. Oh, let me hook up that brake light. It's all hooked up, I just need to put power to it. I don't have my power hooked up on my battery. Maybe the hot wire, and hook up the ground, see what happens. Is she flashing? Sure she is. Woohoo! That's the way that works. Stay tuned. Next time. Well, most of the chickens, we can't hardly call them chicks anymore. They're getting a little bit too big to be chicks. They're not full grown by any stretch yet. But most of them are out, and you can see there's a couple more that are considering. Well, here comes one down now. There's still 3 or 4 inside that haven't ventured out. I don't know, they must be chickens or something. But the ones that have come down are enjoying running around and having a gay old time out here.